Hey YouTubers, this is Jennifer Tardy here, and I am your career success coach, and you're back for another video on our Black Career Success YouTube channel. So thanks for coming back, and if you like what you see in this video, be sure to subscribe to the channel because we have loads of additional videos coming to you. So today I'm going to share with you 5 things that was blocking my career success that I never knew until somebody pulled me to the side to tell me. And I'm doing this for 2 reasons. One, because I want to pay it forward. I want you to know, just in case any of these barriers are preventing your own success. And 2, I'm showing you the importance of each one teach one. So if there's something that you see, make sure that you say something to the next person, because we've got to look out for each other. We've got to help each other to get to that next level. The more we know, the more we grow together. All right. So the very first thing on my list is image means a lot. Your image means a lot. And how you portray yourself, how you show up at work every day, even for an interview, it says a lot about you. I remember in my early 20s, I had the nickname Casual JT. And it was a pretty catchy nickname, so they would call me Casual JT, Casual JT. And I didn't realize that this wasn't something that was supposed to be cute. It was something that was supposed to be a light bulb moment for me. And it wasn't until someone pulled me to the side and she shared with me a different way to dress. Specifically, if I was wearing slacks, because women with figures in the office, clothes may not fit us as properly, and it's up to us to make sure that we wear things the right way. So back to the whole Casual JT example. Had she not pulled me to the side, this whole time I would have thought it was funny or cute to be called Casual JT until I found the connection between why I didn't get the promotion that I wanted and how I was dressing in the office. Right? So the very first thing is image. The next thing that I learned is perception is reality. And fortunately, this was something that I learned when I was on my internship while I was in college. So perception is reality. And how another person perceives a situation, how another person perceives your behavior, how another person perceives your attitude is their own reality. And so it affects you. It doesn't quite affect you if they have no sort of say in your own promotional ability or your own success within the organization. But where it does affect you is when they do have some sort of say over it, whether they're your direct supervisor or they're just a leader in the organization and they have this negative perception about you. So you can't necessarily change a person's perception because it is their own perception. But what you can is manage your own narrative. What you can do is be proactive about what you bring to the table into an organization. If you know that you want to create a certain narrative about yourself for others to pick up, then it's your responsibility to do the necessary activities to manage that narrative. For instance, how you dress is a part of the perception, how you respond, how you show up in meetings, how you respond via email, your communication, your nonverbal communication, your attitude, your contribution to the team's morale, your performance. All of those things are things that you can do to control your own narrative. You can't necessarily control their perception, but you can impact it heavily by controlling your own narrative. Got it? So perception is reality. I'm glad someone mentioned that to me. The next one on my list is guilt by association. I paused on that one for a reason. So guilt by association means that you really should pay attention to who you're hanging out with on the job. And so if the person that you're hanging out with on the job has a terrible reputation, for whether it's their performance or their attitude or whatever the case may be, just because you're associated to that person, some of that could rub off on you. I get it. You have friends in the office and you don't want your relationship to be hindered just because other people have these thoughts about this person. That's fine, but also understand that it could be negatively impacting your own ability to be successful. So I'm not saying don't have this relationship. Some relationships are better taken offline or outside of the job, because you're on the job to be able to be as successful as you can possibly be. So a part of that success is making some of those hard decisions sometimes. Now, if guilt by association is a very true reality, so can be success by association. One of the things that I've always found that is really, really, really important is, again, who you associate yourself with in the office. So if you know that there is a person that has an excellent reputation in the office, a person that is going places, a person that has the right ears of the decision makers in the organization, then you want to make sure that you align yourself to that person, because just like the negativity can rub off on you, so can their success. So can that image rub off on you as well too. Now, in the middle of all of this, you should be creating your own reputation and your own images. But at the same time, my only advice to you is to make sure that you know with whom you're associating yourself. Got it? The next one on my list, which is a really, really important one, is to be sure to find a mentor. And I use the word a mentor, an advocate, a coach, a sponsor. They all mean different things, but at the end of the day, it's someone who can help you to navigate your own career within the organization. Someone who understands the political climate within your organization, who can give you some tools, tips, and resources so that you can show up and be your best every day. There are some things that you just don't know because you don't have a seat at certain tables. Your responsibility is to find people who have a seat at the table, who have a voice, who are decision makers, and become a sponge to them. Become a sponge from them. Make sure that you ask them questions. Make sure that you invite them to give you feedback about how your own behaviors and performance is impacting your success within the organization. So make sure that you find someone that you can trust within the organization that can help you to navigate this political climate all the way. And the very last thing on my list, last but not least, is something that I learned a long time ago that has really stayed with me. And it's a part of why we're here today with blackcareersuccess.com, is this message: control your own destiny or someone else will. Control your own destiny or someone else will. Now, if you are not in control of your own desires for your own career, someone else is controlling it for you. I can guarantee that. I see it happen all the time. You may say that you don't know what you want to do, or you have no interest in doing anything else, or you have no interest in trying to figure out what that next thing is that you want to do. Well, I can tell you that there's a table of decision makers that are making those decisions for you. So it is your responsibility, no matter what level you are in your career, it is your responsibility to consider where you want to go and where you want to be, whether it's today, tomorrow, whether it's 3 months or 3 years from now. Because if you do have an idea of the path that you want to take, you can start taking those actionable steps to get to that path. You can start attracting the right people onto your path that can help you to better navigate where you're trying to go, or you can do nothing. And if you do nothing, if you input nothing, you get out nothing, right? And so control your own destiny or someone else will. That's key. Think about that. Now, I hope that you enjoyed those 5 tips that I shared with you. I hope that you don't get caught up the way that I got caught up in having to learn those tips. But those are well lessons learned, and I'm paying it forward to you. Be sure to tell me some of the tips that you've learned along the way that have helped you to be as successful as you are today. Leave those in the comment section. As always, keep coming back to see more videos through Black Career Success YouTube channel. We'll be back. We'll see you soon. Your career coach, Jennifer Tardy. Take care.